It pains me to know that Daisy Jones and the Six has been available to watch for days and I haven't seen it yet. Because of course, after all of this time waiting, I finally got to see Harry Styles live. And the 2 nights were amazing. I went to both Melbourne shows. And then I spent the next, so far, 8 days sick. Harry, I would like a week of my life back, please. So when Friday rolled around and the first 3 episodes of Daisy Jones and the Six were released, I had originally planned to binge all 3, film all 3, and then get those videos up already. But no, I could barely breathe and it hurt to talk. You know, it was a time. And I am still sick, but at this present moment, I can breathe through both my nostrils and I can kind of talk. So I'm watching episode 1 tonight, it's happening. As long as my camera agrees as well, because it's already done 2 memory card errors. And when it does that, even if I've been filming for 20 minutes, I lose all 20 minutes of that. Anyways, I'm Kat. I have been super excited for the Daisy Jones and the Six TV show. I am already obsessed. If you haven't already, go back and watch my trailer reaction videos. I will be making a reaction video to each episode, and the format will be, I will be sitting here, I will be watching it, I have my laptop right in front of me, and then I'll also be making notes, and at the end we'll discuss. Amazon does scare me a little bit because they're the only company who's ever given me a copyright strike, so there will be a lot of jump cuts in the live reaction, but also because I'll be coughing a lot. Anyway, episode 1, let's go. Oh, straight into it. I'm already tearing up. I'm loving this, like, found footage type thing, even though it's all very like a camera wouldn't have been around for part of this. So the one in the trailer was the show.
Okay.
So Daisy also agreed to this?
She did. No words needed. Stevie? Well, I haven't listened to any of the soundtrack besides the 2 songs that have been released before the full album was released. So the rest of the songs are new to me. Na 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 na. We can hear her in the background. Baby Daisy. Good casting.
And you can play the guitar.
Trust me.
Coming from anyone.
Oh my god.
He's trying to get his girlfriend back.
What? No.
It's not about that.
Of course not. No, it's about doing something I love with my brother and my 3 best friends.
Oh, adorable.
And if girls just happen to notice.
This isn't jazz.
Raw and unproblematic from the
Get from
start.
top.
Stevie's. Wow, they really aged in 2 years.
An escape, you know? And none of us ever thought of it as anything more than that. Not
Sure.
even Billy.
Where is she? Where's Camila? Wait, who's they looking at then?
He used to be in Georgia, Graham.
Well, he's
Oh,
not.
their
all
dad. Right.
I bet he never even fucking left.
Their whole
What's
dad
wrong with you
plot
guys?
point.
It's not worth it. All right, let's go home.
No, I think it is worth it. Punch him.
There you go, asshole.
Guitar break count. 1. Yes, Graham!
Come on.
Just really don't like her mom. But I love this outfit she's
These are
wearing.
private. You don't just...
Don't like her mom. Oh! So they're meeting here? Instead?
Sorry. Are you...
I am, yeah. Billy Dunn pushing me.
I was just gonna say, are you using that basket?
Well, I'm in a band.
Oh,
Cool.
amazing.
Every girl in Hazelwood knew Billy Dunn.
It doesn't say
and not
Dunn.
because he was in some band.
It says Alvarez.
So what's a big rock star like you?
And she met Billy.
Did Eddie like Camila?
We did this practice.
I love that Warren's on a boat.
You have a beautiful home, sir.
Oh, is this when Charles was leaving?
Alright. I mean, we didn't even know you applied.
They're still teenagers at this point.
After I spent all
It's okay, he didn't fit the aesthetic anyway.
Cardigan, Chuck. For how long?
Thanks, man. We owe you.
Forever. Oh, is this the guy who she writes the lyric for? Or is he just gonna steal it straight from her this time?
Recording it out?
I love Simone Scott.
What are you doing in the crowd and not on that stage where you want to be?
Yes. Go Simone.
Keep dreaming, Peaches.
The only time I'd be excited to see someone named Karen. This guy has sleeves written all over him. But we like
The
him.
rock star. You could come with us.
I'm gonna use that in a script one day.
Of course you are.
What makes you think that I'm not gonna?
Nah. I'm getting this right now. I'm getting the iconic line right
Daisy,
now.
I didn't mean it like
I'm
that.
not the muse, okay? I'm the somebody.
End of fucking story?
Okay.
Or are we not
okay,
getting end
you're
of
the
fucking
somebody.
story?
I can peel off this soldier.
Great, now I can't breathe again. I didn't need those emotions at the end of the episode. Like, Riley, she made me cry with just that song. And like, I didn't need them because now my nose is blocking up again. Ah! Let's see how much of a conversation we can have before my camera battery dies. If you can hear music now, it's because the musician in the building is currently practicing. Earlier they were doing some sort of like rock thing, and now there's a lot of keys happening. Yeah, that was such a good like first episode, like bringing them together. We got to see so much of the backstory. I want to know how connected everyone who hasn't read the books is to the characters after this one episode. So if you haven't read the books, let me know. After, not after like 2 or 3 episodes, but after episode 1, how connected were you to the characters? Because I know I'm feeling all these emotions as well, because I already know the characters. So my notes, I don't think I'm going to be like shocked really by anything that happens, because it's not like, it's just telling a story of things that have already happened, and I'm not learning new information. Like there are some like bits that they've changed, but I'm like, okay, yeah, that still works to the story. So first, in the opening, I love that Daisy didn't even need to speak for us to understand her. She was just like, and then the journalist that popped up, I forgot about the journalist in the books. So yeah, that was fun for them to pop up and start speaking in the documentary. I'm really liking the cuts between the documentary and the flashbacks, like they feel pretty seamless. Yeah, love that we're setting up all the backstory. The boys in high school in their track uniforms, they were adorable. Oh. And then Daisy in her teen years as well, and in the kid years. Those 2 actresses did really well. Then Riley doing Daisy's older voice. Yeah, it was like rougher and everything because of the like smoking and drugs and everything, which is a nice touch. Forgot about their dad. Yeah, because they were at the wedding. I'm like, oh, so he's looking and he's going to see Camila. And I was like, I don't see her. And then yeah, I forgot totally about their dad being a dropkick and being at one of the weddings. Yeah, guitar smash count 1. I know there's at least 1 more coming from the trailer. 2 if we're sticking to something in the books. And then they changed where Billy and Camilla met. So Camilla wasn't working one of the weddings, they just met at the laundromat, which is another meet cute. I loved the whole like, she doesn't care that you're in a band thing. That was adorable. Then when Camilla popped up in like the now section being interviewed, it said like Alvarez and not Dunn, which is an interesting touch. Because if they were still married like they were in the books, it would say Camila Dunn, because that's her last name. So unless Camila didn't take Billy's last name in this, or they've divorced by this point. And then Eddie talking about Camila. Is this something I forgot about in the books or something they're adding in, that Eddie liked Camila? Because he was very much like, yeah, I remember her and everyone fell in love with her, and then the look in his face, Eddie liked Camila. Which I guess it brings even more attention to Eddie and Billy. Chuck didn't go off to fight in the Vietnam War. He went to go to dental school. I mean, I guess fair. I guess there's more creatives in dental school than you think. Like, literally someone I went to high school with, he danced his way through dental school. So he's like, and yeah, and when I say danced, he danced his way through dental school. So Daisy's ex-boyfriend, when in the books she rewrote one of his lyrics and then he took credit for that lyric, but this one he just took her lyrics from her writings, which is even worse. So fuck that guy. But is that in real life, is that the guy who is Riley's husband, and then they made it like a fun thing that he was in the show? Then Simone popped up. I love Simone. She's the only one in the book who has a level head the entire time. Rod, he was the person who I forgot about in the books. He looks so much like a sleaze. And I was like, he's a bad guy, right? But he just seems like a sleazy good guy. Because Karen made that comment about how Rod told her to wear low-cut shirts and she was like, no. Then we got to see more of Camila at home, and she was speaking Spanish and going a little bit in between Spanish and English, which was cool to see. And then she does end up going with them to California, and Billy and Camila are so cute. They're gonna make us love them so much. And then when Daisy comes along, it's gonna just be such an intense thing. And then the I'm not somebody's muse, I am the somebody. We didn't get the end of that line. We only got half the iconic line. I loved her delivery on it, but I would like end of effing story. And then my last note was Daisy making me cry. Yeah. I can breathe a little easier now. But that song, woo! Do we get this song on Spotify? So I've only listened to Look at Us Now and Regret Me. I didn't want to listen to the rest of the album before I watched the show. So are we also getting all of these other songs? Because I would just every song in it. Also, I stopped watching the trailers from that one big trailer because they always show too much in trailers and stuff. So I haven't seen a lot of what they've released in the meantime because I want to watch it in the show. It was a nice start to the show. I'm excited to see all the drama start going down, probably from next episode on, because Karen's got to join the band next episode. And I'm going to film that tomorrow because I am sick of camera battery died. And honestly, it lasted longer than I thought it was going to last. But I'm going to film episode 2 tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not coughing as much because I am sick of being sick. But I'm excited that I've finally seen the first episode. Comment down below what you thought of episode 1 and come back next episode to see if I'm still sick. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel and subscribe to see more.